Hey guys, it's Tammy Van Hollander and Beth Richey. I am super excited to have Beth here in my playroom. We've been trying to get together for a very long time. And Beth is the creator of Me Magnets and trauma reaction cards, both that I love and love to use all the time. So Beth and I had plans for lunch, and I said, okay, you got to come in here and show everybody the cool stuff you're doing. So I don't know, you want to first start with the trauma reaction cards? Because that's where I met you first, was my trauma reaction, which I cannot find mine right now that I use all the time.
So we're opening a new pack.
Okay.
All right, so the trauma reaction cards are very simple to use. You can use them with kids who have experienced traumas or stressful life events. And what it is it's a pack of cards broken into 4 categories of trauma reactions. Behavior trauma reactions, brain and thinking trauma reactions, body trauma reactions, and feeling trauma reactions. And it's a really great way to go over with kids ways that we react to having a trauma occur in our lives. And it really normalizes different trauma reactions. And what you do is you go through it with the kids. You can go through 1 color pack a week. And then
I am going to get on the back so I can video so you can see them a little bit better. So, hold on. Let me see how I can turn this around, guys. I don't know how to turn it around.
If you... That button. This one, right? Yes.
Ah, we're good. Sorry, guys. Little technical difficulties. Okay.
So here are the cards. And they come in 4 color categories. And they are filled with different trauma reactions that children... And they're in colorful, multicultural, easy to understand language and images. So you can use this with kids who can't read because you can explain it and show them the picture. And you can also, one of my favorite things to do is use it with the parents, which helps normalize the child's behavior and thinking and feeling and body reactions as something that's a normal reaction to an abnormal event, as opposed to the child is being difficult. And there are blank ones, so you can make your own. And it's really important that you get the free download. Okay, so along with this is a free download at traumareactioncards.com, and it's the Trauma Reaction Cards Checklist. That has all of this listed on a handy dandy form. You can use it even without purchasing this. You can use it for free as a standalone. And you want to use it to monitor the symptoms that kids are endorsing.
That trauma reaction checklist is amazing, and it's such a great way to, once they've done it, and we'll literally like go back and look on the checklist,
see how they feel,
and see how they're feeling, and are things better, or have things gotten worse, and really being able to track it, which is such a great way to have that list. So I love your list.
And you can use it to monitor, and again, pass it out. It's free. The more people that have it, the better. It's a great resource. Like you don't have to, you can buy the cards, it's great, but you don't have to. You can, especially if it's financially tight or if you're in a nonprofit, print them out for free at your leisure. And the instructions are on this little card right here.
Okay. Beth, tell us just a little bit how you got into the trauma reaction cards and a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so I'm a child and adolescent therapist, and I'm nationally certified in TFCBT, which is trauma focused CBT. I also have a lot of training in play therapy with traumatized youth. And I was working with an 8-year-old, and it was very frustrating for me to pin down exactly what his trauma reactions were so that I could educate the family about them being trauma reactions and help everybody look at it through a lens of trauma as opposed to a lens of this child is a very difficult child. So I ended up making visuals. And he was the first kid I ever used it with. And it really helped. We were able to turn around everybody's view. He was in foster care. We did it with his foster care social worker. We did it with his foster parent. We did it with him. And all of a sudden, everybody saw him as a child who's struggling to heal versus a child who's difficult to put in a placement, a child who runs away, breaks things. It really changed the outlook for him. Okay. So that's how it started.
Awesome.
1 8-year-old.
Okay, just for you all to know that Beth is amazing when it comes to trauma, and I will often consult her for supervision many times. She's like my go-to trauma person. So, okay, let's move on to Me Magnets. It's pretty cool that I have a magnetic table.
Yes, so Tammy has an amazing table that I wish I had. IKEA, circa like 2010 or something. Is it new?
A couple years, but I think they still sell them.
Okay, so I'm going on Craigslist for one. So what I like to do is have a magnetic whiteboard just for the bee magnets. You can get like an 18 by 24 on Amazon relatively cheaply. That way you can take it out and put it away quite easily when you want to use it. Here are a few of the me magnets. There's also, the rest are in this little container, and it's magnetized and easy to use. Do you have the instructions? Somewhere. Okay, that's all right. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
So what you do is you have the children or youth or family go through and pick out the magnets that are true for them, and you just put them around the same area of color. You don't have to, but it's just a way to stay organized so that people understand how to use it. There's an unlimited amount of numbers for here to use, and you can pick as many of the magnets that represent you as possible. These are self-labels, so things that you identify with. For example, me, I very much identify as being a healer, so I would put healer and listener on mine. I also identify myself as fairly, I'll take this one out, calm and talented. There we go. And I'm also quite moody, so I'll put the moody. And then
talking about talent, not that I'm trying to sell more stuff at Beth, but she's also this fantastic jeweler and makes earrings and has a jewelry business. I don't know how she does it all. Okay.
Thank you, Tammy. And so a daughter I also identify as. So that's just a little mini version of how you would do it. Then you go on to the values, and there are over 50 value magnets, and you have to pick between 6 and 8. You can't pick more than that, because what you want is to get to your core values. So mine is not wealth, obviously, because I'm a therapist. But let's say communication. That's a huge value. So you would put them up here. And what's so great about the me magnets, we'll start with when you use it with teens, because they're developing their identity. This is a great way for them to help solidify it and communicate it to their caregivers. It gives them a sense of ownership and power over who they are as a person. With families and couples, it's excellent at getting at the root of a lot of conflicts that they have, because what many don't realize is that core values can often be at the root of most conflicts in families, in couples. So, well, couples counselors know that, but a lot of families and individuals don't realize that. So helping them access those core values and explore which ones may be in opposition, which ones may be compatible, is really helpful in exploring those dynamics.
Okay, awesome. So how can people get trauma reaction cards and me magnets?
Okay, well, you can go to memagnets.com and get the me magnets.
Jamie's online. Hi, Jamie.
That's cute. You can see who's there.
Yep.
Hello, Jamie. And you can also get the trauma cards from that website. It's just a store with everything that I've created so far. Or you could go to traumareactioncards.com. That also has the free download. Oh, I have a free download also for the me magnets. So again, big on the fact that not a lot of clinicians are at a point where they can purchase a lot of materials. So you can get like a mini version of me magnets just to print out worksheets. So if you work in a nonprofit, or if you're new to the field, or if you're in grad school, please go to the website, download it, print it for free, use it as much as you want, and let me know if you have feedback.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to try to flip back over. Okay, wait, I'm walking through, guys. Am I still here?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so check out Me Magnets. I'm going to send a link to memagnets.com and the trauma reaction cards. And it's always nice in the play therapy world. There's so many awesome colleagues and how we could support each other. And these are both ones that I use in my playroom and I love. So stay tuned for more, guys. Bye. Happy holidays.
Bye. Thanks a lot.